Okay, the Siless sound deadening mat. You can see that I've got a fair amount put on. I'll go into more detail on that in just a second. But I'm going to put a piece onto this panel right here. Again, we're aiming for about 25 to 30% coverage. We may or may not hit that with this one, but you can see that I peeled back a little bit of the paper backing. Just gonna set that on there about where we want it. Squish that down, and then you can pull the paper backing down, and as you do, you just kind of push down and do that. And so that's how you actually install that part of it. And then for actually applying it, I always start in the center and work my way out to the edges. And it's really just, it's pretty simple to install. Apologize for the shaky camera work, but I'm basically doing this one-handed. And so that piece is on there. This piece I still need to actually use this little guy on. But before I do that though, I just wanted to talk about the sound deadening. So for the sound deadening, I bought 2 boxes. Each box has 29 sheets in it, and it's 30 square feet. So each piece is just a tad bit over 1 square foot. And after having done this Ram ProMaster 159 non-extended, this right here is what I have not yet put on. And so I want to actually show you what I have done. And so you can see that for the wheel wells, I wrapped them really well. I even put a little bit back here, just as I had some spare pieces. And so I did that on both of the wheel wells. Again with the spare pieces, just so that I have them there. And then on the lower panels, I put these on the driver's side. And that goes back in there. You can see I've got a future video working right there. And I even put a little bit of the sound deadening down in here, because we've got a tinniness down in here, and so I've got some sound deadening that I put down in there. Now I didn't put it anywhere except right over here, just because I just haven't gotten around to it, and now I'm out of sound deadening, so it doesn't matter. And then on the middle panels, I've done this. This right here is going to be a big window, so I did not put any sound deadening there. And then again, we're on the driver's side. On the upper section, I put that, and you can see that I actually put little pieces of the sound deadening up in there as well, for a little bit of it. The passenger side is similar. We've got those pieces for the center, and then for the upper we have that, and above the slider door I put a little bit up in here because that's pretty tinny. Sounds better there. In the area above the cab, known as the pizza box, I put a couple of pieces of the sound deadening up there, and we'll then be putting Thinsulate on, and I'll be getting that liner back in there. For the roof, I did a little bit on the roof. So I basically aimed for just some coverage. I certainly didn't do all of it. This area right in here is going to have a fan, and so I didn't put any of the sound deadening there. And as we make our way to the back of the van, you can see that I did this section as well, and then that's the actual back of the van. And so that's what we have for the roof. And then for the slider, For the slider, I tried to do the slider as well as I possibly could. I have some sound deadening down in there that goes quite a ways back in there. We have that sound deaden. We're going to have a window right there. And then up top, I put in some sound deadening pieces there as well. For the back doors, again, they're a rattle trap, so I tried to do those as well as possible. This is the driver's side door, so we did that along the bottom line, we did this along the top, and you can see that that's actually the butyl right there. I have a piece back in here that's on the back side of this that you can't see. And then up top we have more sound deadening up there. And similarly on the passenger side, I was able to get some of the sound deadening down in here. And we just have that. We have this piece. Because of the door handle here, I was not able to get the back side, but then we have that up along the top. And so again, this is what we've done for the sound deadening, and this is what we have left over. And I've got a lot of different places I could use this. I could actually probably use another box of the sound deadening if I wanted to. I haven't really done anything in the cab. I would like to take those door panels off, and I'm confident that I could put some sound deadening in there and that it would help out. And then just some more of these areas like this, and then some of the areas down in this section on both sides would be good. And it probably wouldn't hurt for me to even take this off and see if there's anywhere useful down in there that I could put some. But I think that I've accomplished well into the 90% of what could be there. Okay, yeah, here's another spot that I had done that was rattling quite a bit. I actually put some of the sound deadening back up in here, right above the back doors, and it's kind of a pain to get it back up in there, but that was really tinny whenever I hit that with my knuckles, and so I think that that'll help out a lot as well. But this is a sound deadening, and the next step is a thinsulate. We've got a fair amount of it cut. This piece right here is 6 to 7 inches wide by 60 inches long, and that's what's going to go right here. You can see that I've already removed the antenna so that I can get that piece of thinsulate in there. But if you want to see that, that's going to be in a future video, so be sure to subscribe and you'll be able to get a handle on all of those things. But this is sound deadening, Ram ProMaster. This is a 2025 159 non-extended wheelbase.